Well, hey there, YouTube. It's been a while. So, I wanted to take a moment and talk about my thoughts and feelings over Brett Kavanaugh and what's going on with Professor Ford, and just my thoughts and feelings on the matter, because some news outlets are pointing out that potentially millions of people are having triggering symptoms, feelings, whatnot, things that make them think about their own rape experience. And as many of you know, I was raped by a feminist in college. I was in an emotionally and sexually abusive relationship with a women's studies major, a member of the feminist organization of campus, when I was in college. And I just ponder what I would do if I was in Professor Ford's shoes. I ponder if I found out that the person who abused me and raped me was being put up for such a high office or such an influential position, if I personally would step up and say, hey, that person's not the right person for the job because she raped me, and because she was abusive to me, because she insulted my body, she insulted my family, she insulted my intelligence. And you might see a kitty cat popping out from behind my back, just to lighten the mood. I wonder what I would do in that situation. And if people would believe me. I don't know if Kavanaugh did it. I honestly don't. And if he didn't, well then this is really messed up that his name's being dragged through it. I'm not saying I don't believe Ford, but I'm also saying that I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't know who to believe in that. And I'm sure that if I was in the position of Professor Ford, many people would stand in my current shoes of I don't know who to believe. But here's the thing about people who've become survivors in the last 10 to 15 years. There's a lot more evidence. I mean, my videos alone, say 20 years down the line, pending YouTube's still around and pending the data is still there. 20 years down the line, those videos that I made could be shown as evidence of the fact that I've been raped and abused. You might also see my dog pop up in the video because she's a little bit concerned. Yes, you're a good dog, Lucy. And social media, for that matter. I mean, there would be ample evidence to show that I dated this person when I did. There would be ample evidence to at least confirm the time period. In addition, showing my emotional distress. As far as the videos go. I mean, that's why the name Brock Turner will forever be associated with a jack-off that raped a passed-out woman behind a dumpster and basically got a slap on the wrist. But because he's a convicted sex offender, he won't be living under the term sex offender forever. And just like the town of Steubenville, Ohio, will be forever associated with a gang rape, with football players gang raping a woman, thanks to Anonymous. So, those are my thoughts and my feelings. I mean, I've been rattled all day. I've been rattled for the last couple of days. I couldn't actually watch any of the stuff, and I've been turning off NPR when it comes on just because it just rattles my nerves. Because it really is a tough topic. I mean, why the 11th hour? I mean, he's been sitting on a circuit court bench for years. Why the 11th hour? and all these complex thoughts. I mean, it's a tough issue. Who to believe, what to believe about it, what to think about the 11th hour, about these people stepping forward now after 30 years. So that's just my thoughts, and peace out.